All right, so I'm going to go through a super cool feature in the Pack Closet library. It's literally just a continuous toe notch in the front of our closet panels. So this is built into the primary panels. We'll go over to Job Parms for Closet Library, go down to Other, and then at the bottom you have Contoe Notch. You'll just turn this on, and you'll see that all of our panels are notched out now. If we turn on Wireframe, you'll notice that the toes still have the outriggers into the sides. Now we're just given a notch here. While the notch is really cool because, instead of using a furniture toe up here in the front, we can scribe up our toes in our panels if the floor isn't level. And we can just put a secondary toe right in front of this, or primary toe, I guess you'd call it. So that these toes become sub toes, you don't actually see them, and you're just covering them up with another toe kick. This will save you a lot of time because you never want to have to scribe these panels or toes to the floor. Like, that is not something we do ever. So there's always a way around it. This just happens to be one of them. And it looks really nice too. The way you change and adjust this toe notch is actually really important. So if we go into our toe recess, right now it's around 60 millimeters. If I say 20 millimeters, you're going to notice that it gets super close to the front, right? It's sitting 20 millimeters back now. It's actually kind of cool. We could go 0 on there too. Um, but that's just literally panels. So leave the toe recess. I'm going to leave it at like 40. The only other things you have to think about in here, we go into wireframe. Make sure that this outrigger can actually be placed in here. You don't always need this outrigger, but if you want to use the wedge fix, then you have to be a little closer to the front with your toe. Okay, and what else do we have in here? Yeah, so besides that, the other parameters that we have in here is a toe H reduce. This is kind of cool. Both of these should be built into Mozaik, they're just not, so I built them into the library. But if we have the contoe notch turned on, sometimes, just depends where it's at, but sometimes maybe this outrigger isn't going to line up with your hole. It's always good to do a test when you do your first continuous toe notch. But let's say you needed to reduce this a little bit. So let's go to toe H reduce. We'll just type in like 10 millimeters. And notice that it's going to shorten up right here. This may be an intentional thing you want to do. I don't think it looks very nice, but the point being is that you can actually adjust this. Pretty useful. Put it back at 0 as a default. And that's really all there is to it for the continuous toe. It's a great way to avoid having to scribe things to the floor and avoid having to do a furniture toe. Pretty cool. As always, like, subscribe, give me a comment, whatever. If you have questions, I'm always here to help. So thank you. Bye.